Did, however, find this really cool vintage trunk for all of my clothes that I packed in, and there was no way.
Hi everyone, what's up? If you know me, hey. But if this is your first time seeing me, then hi, I'm Ashley. I actually have a main channel called Ashley Ann, and over there I talk about music related topics. Those topics typically include Michael Jackson, the band Queen, and some K-pop content. But over here I do more personal videos, internet topics, political topics, and really just anything that I feel like doing at the time. I don't really know exactly what the direction of this channel will be, but basically whatever I feel like doing kind of thing. So as you can see, we're going to be talking about Coachella today. This isn't really going to be so much focused on the music aspect of it. It's going to be more about the logistics that come with Coachella. Getting there, the camping situation, the different prices you can pay for a ticket, just all of the chaos that has happened over this first weekend. I would like casually pay attention to Coachella over the years. I live in the South and I'm not in any way this like super rich person, so you know, I'm not an influencer obviously or anything like that. So Coachella is kind of just something I see happen and I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, but I have never been. When I think of Coachella, the first thing I think of is Vanessa Hudgens. I always think of this outfit in particular and Vanessa Hudgens when I think of Coachella. I've been keeping up with Coachella more than I think I ever have this year. And I honestly think it's because I love pop music so much and I love a lot of the pop women singers right now. It's like every time I would look at who was on stage, I was like, oh, I like them, I like them, I like them. So honestly, it looked like a lot of fun, but I know a lot of people have said that in their opinion, Coachella looks like a literal hell. If you aren't a huge influencer and don't have the like entire trip basically paid, people say it is torturous hell. Unpopular opinion, I would go to Coachella if one, I didn't live in the South, because I mean, that's already expensive enough to fly to California. I have been to California twice, but I've obviously never been to Coachella. So that's expensive. The ticket alone is like $500 plus, $600 plus dollars for a regular ticket. You know, not including if you want to do car camping, not including like if you want to pay for showers, pay for a charging locker. What? We're gonna get into the price breakdown for sure in this video, but there's just so much that you have to pay for. It's almost like you go there and step foot on the Coachella soil and suddenly you have to pay taxes.
There's no way in hell this is $5 million. Well, fuck me in the ass, this is $5 million.
So yeah, let's get into the camping chaos, the shower lines, the literal home renovation that went on at one of these tent sites. It was all over TikTok. People were talking about it. This guy that like really decorated his tent. We're gonna get into that, okay? I mean, he literally brought his house into the tent. He did exactly what he said he was gonna do. The prices, the phone charging situation. Apparently someone's tent just caught on fire. So, you know, we're just gonna get into that today. I knew that the first weekend of Coachella was gonna be pretty crazy. A lot of people say the first weekend is definitely a trial run and then the second weekend usually goes a little bit better. But I have seen TikToks before of people's Coachella experiences, so it's not totally new information to me. But yeah, I'm just gonna be honest, if it was way cheaper, I might consider it. If I lived in California, I probably would have went to Coachella by now, I'm not gonna lie. So let's start with the price breakdown of all these different things you can buy. I took screenshots from the Coachella website, okay? Let's start with general admission. Weekend one, starting at $649. Now, this is the service fee included price, okay? You get the service fees included in it. Weekend two is $599, starting at, okay? It says, allows entrance to the venue all 3 days. GA pass holders may visit the GA camping areas. Pretty simple. Then we have the general admission and 3-day shuttle. I guess if you need help getting to the venue, this is a lot easier than like parking and things like that. You could just take the shuttle. Weekend one starting at $779. Weekend two starting at $679. Allows entrance to the venue all 3 days and includes Coachella shuttle pass. Bundle and save $20. GA pass holders may visit the GA camping area. Then we have VIP. Now this is what I think a lot of influencers were getting, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure VIP is different than the artist pass, I believe is what it's called. Weekend one, starting at $1,399. Now granted, this is for a whole weekend, and I've seen concert ticket prices for K-pop especially that are this price. Like, I think ATEEZ was pretty bad recently. Okay, so I understand maybe putting it into perspective, but God, we gotta stop normalizing these prices, dude. It is getting out of control. Weekend 2, starting at $1,199, allows access into the venue and VIP areas all weekend. VIP pass holders may visit the GA camping areas. Now we're into the car camping prices. It says 160 plus, starting at that price, right? Lake El Dorado tent and general admission for 4. Starting at $4,476. Ready to go accommodations and festival passes for 4 people. Oh, does this include the festival pass too? VIP charging lockers. Yeah, it's a thing. Service fees included, $89 to $99. Reserve a VIP charging locker to store your gear and charge your electronics with unlimited access during the festival. And then this is when it's getting kind of crazy. Okay, I mean, it's already crazy, but we're really getting crazy now. Sunset Van Camp / Pop Top plus camper van, 1 queen and 1 double. Starting at $5,200. I mean, you do get a lot, but oh my God. For a weekend. Wow.
Wow.
Introducing Sunset Van Camp. Experience van living in style with a preset top-of-the-line camper van. Camp up to 10 on your suite. Okay, you can camp a lot of people in there. We're gonna get into the food prices at some point in this video. It looks like most people knew to bring their own food because usually any like music festival or concert venue, the food is overpriced. The water, everything. Okay, so a lot of people brought their own food, but I did see a TikTok where someone didn't and they break down the prices of their entire meal. It was over $100. Spoiler alert.
This is $5 million.
There's free showers. We're gonna get into the line of these free showers as well. Very long lines. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then it tells you where they're located. Now, super duper showers, from what I've seen on TikTok, it looks like people paid $10 for those showers. Now, the line is a lot shorter from what I've seen. Depending on when you go, it looks like the smartest idea is to go really early before anybody else gets out there. Yeah, and the shower itself looks better, which I'll show videos of comparing the two throughout this video. So those hours are Friday to Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. So not as long hours, but I bet it's a little bit easier than the free showers. So let's start with the getting into Coachella. Okay, and this is for the people that decided they want to do car camping. Here we go, y'all.
In case anybody's wondering how car camping is going at Coachella, we've been here since 2:30. It's noon and we're still not even set up. Coachella, what is going on?
2:30 in the morning? Wow. Here's another one. Been here since 3:15 a.m. It's 8:03. We've moved maybe 100 feet. Guys.
Out of gas.
Or their car broke down
or
or
their car
something.
broke down and they're
It looks like it just broke down or ran out of gas. This is crazy.
like, what?
I bet they ran out of gas from waiting so long. And let me just say, you know, people were saying it was crazy. It was, you know, it's the first weekend. The logistics are still trying to be figured out. But some people took it upon themselves to practice their setup months in advance. Okay, look at this. POV, it's 1 month till our first Coachella, and we refuse to let car camping humble us. Look at this. They're practicing their setup in their driveway. Honestly, people may say it's crazy, but I think this is a good idea because I mean, I hope they got there when they weren't waiting in the car line for hours upon hours. But hey, after they got out of that line, they had the setup down like that. And this looks pretty smart. It seems like they also have things blocking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they had a little window, it's like a drape or something that comes with a tent. You can like add it onto the tent. I've seen a lot of people saying the bugs out here are no joke. Now I've only been to California twice. I haven't experienced the bug problem, but a lot of people are saying these people that have it open and nothing really covering the tent are going to be attacked by bugs. So it's another pleasant thing you could look forward to. Here is my favorite car camping setup, you guys. This I feel like is just the best. It's like cute, but also practical. And this man definitely knew what he was doing. Like he had to have done this before. So you can see they've got parts of their tent covered by flags and stuff. That's cute. They even have a hammock. That's really nice. You know, they've decorated. They have a bubble machine. I mean, that's cute. They have a portable shower. That's a big one. They've got a grill. The kitchen, they've got so many tables to put all of their food and drinks on. They've got coolers. They've got mist thing. Oh, man. And it was like so freaking hot. He said it's 11 a.m. It's 90 degrees. They've got misters. They've got a disco ball. They've got tons of lawn chairs. They've got rugs if you don't want to sit on the grass, if all the chairs are taken. Oh, makeup. They've got a makeup area and a backdrop to take pictures. I mean, this is genius. This is by far the best one I've seen. I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, don't people like, what if they steal your clothes and stuff? And I know that people get their phones stolen there, but apparently when it comes to the stuff in the tents, I haven't seen a lot of people complain about that. And honestly, I mean, if you're paying this much for Coachella, if you're paying all this, you're probably not gonna be stealing people's stuff. At least I would hope not. I would really hope not. Now this is the one that people are just dragging to filth, okay?
Camping at Coachella for the very first time, and I wanted to bring a piece of my apartment out into the desert. I already set up the canopies, but
I'm sorry, guys, I'm in a t-shirt and leggings right now, okay? I don't really know much of anything about fashion, but the outfit is kind of cracking me up a little, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, if he's happy, wear your little cowboy boots and your little plaid shorts, okay?
But let's set up the rest. Of course, we got to start with the tarp, and did I bring an entire rug out into the desert?
I mean,
yes. I was really going for like classic vintage.
You know, the other people had rugs, so I'm not too upset. And like this is, you know, the table is reasonable.
Site, but a little bit more elevated, so I just brought this folding table, put this tablecloth on top for some color, and no campsite's complete without a bed that I of course had to add my personal touch to. And for seating, I brought this director's chair and a few
Okay, the bed, I get it. All right, we're getting into a director's chair. I personally, sitting on that versus sitting on like a lawn chair, I would prefer the lawn chair because you're so like up there. If you lean back too far, it's gonna fall. Okay, just not very practical, but I mean, it is a cute chair, but...
And a few collapsible chairs. And as much as I wanted a vintage cooler, I couldn't find one in time.
A vintage cooler? I couldn't find one in time. Look, there's bigger problems in the world than this man wanting to like make his tent as aesthetic as possible, even if it's not practical, but this is, I'm not gonna lie, it's cracking me up.
It's gonna have to do. I did, however, find this really cool vintage trunk for all of my clothes that I packed in. And there was no way this tourist was gonna go a whole weekend without a whole bunch of snacks.
Okay, that's reasonable. Like the thing holding the snacks and the light, that's reasonable.
The table was looking a little bare, so I set up some knickknacks. Just kept it classic Coachella cowboy vintage. And then I used my cowboy
Okay.
hats that I'm wearing this weekend as decor, and even tied a few of my bandanas on the wall. And it just felt right to grab this little cactus when I was packing for the trip. And
oh my god, if this man wakes up in the middle of the night and he like doesn't remember he set the cactus there, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your feet, dude.
I have a little shower set up in the corner.
The shower is smart.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. What do you think? I think I successfully brought my home into the desert.
This is kind of ridiculous, but like whatever makes you happy, you know? Like I'm not gonna hate on this man, but it definitely made me giggle. The cactus just sent it over the edge for me. This is how I found out about this man that made that video. It says Coachella influencer campsites, okay?
People are losing their minds over the like influencer campsites at Coachella. This one in particular has insane comments. And so many people that have camped ever are like, wait, you're gonna have bugs all
I keep seeing the bugs comment.
There's
That's
no
not good.
Sunscreen. There's no
Sunscreen.
food or anything.
I would be
I'm sorry,
burnt.
is this satire? This is actually insane. If I hear
Vintage.
one more time.
He did say vintage a lot. He said vintage so much. Oh my god.
FedEx, the blanket strap over thing, the suitcase.
The suitcase, that kind of sent me. But then I saw he had clothes in it, so I was like, okay, that's fine. But at first I thought there was nothing in the suitcase and he was just gonna set it there. Oh my god.
We're going nuts. I still can't believe I actually brought an oak dining.
This person brought an oak dining table. This is a different person. Oh.
Coachella's kind of always been this way, but for whatever reason, this year, it just is like so amplified and so many people are just having it. It makes me wonder like how much suffering is involved in the next few days being an influencer that just has to have an aesthetic camp, or did like all the real stuff that you actually need come out of the truck after you take the studio?
There's no way, because like, where's his food? Like, I guess he's buying it there, which we're gonna get into with the prices on that, but like, there's no way that it was just this. Either this person just didn't prepare, or they're just showing this for the aesthetic, and then like she said, they're gonna take it out. I mean, this is wild. Then you have this one. This is looking like I bought this car camping ticket like a week ago and I just tried my best, okay? It's like 100 degrees. I think they should have gotten a slightly thinner blanket, to be honest, but hey. I mean, if you're doing it on a budget, do what you gotta do. This would, if I went to Coachella right now, I mean, first of all, it's not happening, but if I did, this is probably, this might be me, I'm not gonna lie. So other unfortunate things that happened, somebody caught a snake going into someone's tent.
Go.
Oh my god. All right, now the tent that caught on fire. This is terrible.
Watch out.
Oh, they got a fire extinguisher. Okay, that's smart. Damn. I'm glad they helped them. That could have been really bad. I am so glad that they helped them. Oh my gosh. So, if you don't want to do car camping, guess what? Apparently, you can bring an RV. Now, I swore I looked at their website and they said this was not allowed. You can, I believe, rent RVs, or you can bring your own. See, this person post that they did in fact bring their RV. I mean, RVs are hella expensive, but if you already got one, hey, I'd bring mine too.
To my Coachella people, or to people that are thinking of coming to Coachella next year, this is my first year at Coachella. I decided to bring my RV, and guys, when I say this is the best decision I've ever made in my life, like, this is like literally the best decision I've ever made in my life. I've been seeing so many videos of camping and everything, and how hard it is, and how crazy expensive Airbnbs and hotels are. When I was looking them up, one night was literally $500. Like, it was crazy expensive. Guys, I brought my RV. I have my kitchen, my bathroom, my shower.
I mean, that's pretty smart. If that's allowed, if you got a RV, I would do that. I saw that either you can bring that or you can pay, I believe it was like $6+ to have an RV and stay there. That's not even the highest price. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. So, the shower situation. Okay, the shower situation. I've seen this on TikTok before of the shower lines at Coachella. So first we got the free shower, and here is a line for the free shower. This looks like it was taken in the morning based on the lighting, but I could be wrong. This is insane. This is insane.
No, ma'am.
This is why, if I did this, I would either be doing the super shower, if that's worth it for $10, or if I knew how to set up the portable shower, I'd be doing that. Here is the inside of the regular shower, okay? So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it kind of reminds me of when I stayed at a hostel when I went to Lollapalooza to see J-Hope. Now, this is the super duper showers for $10. Here it is. You walk up into this little shower area. You put your stuff there on the door. Definitely nicer so far. They even have a sink you can use. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, this person said he waited an hour and 10 minutes to get to the super shower though. I don't know if that's worth it. All right, yep, I'm bringing a portable shower. I'm sorry, it's more worth it. Speaking of portable showers, I think this is the same guy that set up the tent that I liked so much with like the bubble machine and everything. He knows what's up. He's definitely done this before, because look at this.
All right, I've got my little wagon, and I'm gonna go fill up my solar-powered shower bag. This is the one.
That's pretty cool.
One of them.
I mean, he's got the cart for the water to carry it. This man was ready. This is who I would want going to Coachella with me. This man knew exactly what he was doing. This is the kind of organization and planning I want to see if I go to Coachella, okay? So he fills it and then he puts it in his cart. That is just smart, okay? I'm taking notes. I don't think I'll ever end up at Coachella, you guys, but I'm taking mental notes right now because this guy knows exactly what's going on. All right, the food prices. Now, again, most people brought their own food. I saw a lot of people with like the small grills that you can bring, but this person actually bought dinner there, and let's go ahead and look at this price breakdown.
Okay, I'm starving, so let's come get nachos. The one thing I didn't want, no, tacos. The one thing I didn't want to do, and now I'm doing it.
Oh God.
So while I wait for the tacos, I got another, how much is it? $17? $17 lemonade.
Whoa. Okay, well, I will say I went to SoFi Stadium and Oakland Arena the 2 times I've been to California. I think Oakland was like $17, $15, like she's saying, for water, you guys. As someone in the South, I am shook. Like when I saw that parking there was $70+ for SoFi Stadium for just a regular parking spot, not valet, nothing special. Whew. It was eye-opening, to say the least.
$120-ish.
102. She
I'm not gonna
misspoke.
lie, they're not good. They're not good at all. The tortillas are like freezing cold.
Oh. Okay, yeah, just get your own food. Bring a cooler, get your ice, you know, get easy meals, sandwiches, stuff like that. The phone charging situation. Now, some people finesse their phone charging situation, but some people, I guess, did not, and it led to this. Look at this. And, I mean, I would not trust my phone there at all. I guess they have some kind of security, like cameras, someone standing there, I don't know. But this is insane. All the portables, all the chargers. This is a no for me. I would never, ever in a million years do this. But then some people really finesse the system. Instead of paying for the like $99 charging locker or doing that, some people just did this. They just put their phones, their portable chargers on the ice to keep them cool and then charge them. You know what? Women in STEM. So let's just go ahead and look at the most expensive option, as far as I know, in terms of where you can stay. If you don't want to stay in like a regular camping site or regular tent, you can get these. So these are called a weekend safari tent for 2 people. How much do you think it is for a singular weekend? If you guess $12,000, you're right, okay? And I don't even know if that's with fees.
$5 million.
But this is what that looks like. I mean, it is cute, but I'm sorry, I would not be spending this much money on a place to stay. Like, I'm trying to save up for when BTS comes back.
This is Rap Monster from BTS.
And then here's a woman actually explaining how much she paid at Coachella and if she believed that it was worth it, okay?
Would you be willing to share how much you guys paid for like the whole Coachella experience?
I'll give you an honest answer. I paid 41 grand for
Okay.
4 people.
Is it worth it?
Yes and no. The pros is that I'm on site. I specifically got it to be on site and also for the artist passes. But I kind of expected the artist pass to have way more than what it does. It's a big cluster of people. I thought we'd have space, but there's not.
I mean, I know it's 4 people, but I'm sorry, all you have to go through for this festival is not worth the price, in my opinion. If it was cheaper, I would struggle, right? But I just, for this price, I don't know if I would struggle. Like, especially if I gotta fly there and everything. So I don't think I would go through all this. We're gonna end with this person's personal experience. I do follow this person on TikTok. I forget their name, but she claims that she definitely had a crash out during this Coachella experience. Chloe. Her name's Chloe.
Top 10 influencer moments right here. Ungrateful bitch cries at Coachella. I don't even know why I'm crying.
Everyone in the comments said it's probably the heat. Like, the heat can turn you into a crazy person, and you are absolutely right. Like, the cold and the heat can easily turn me into a crazy person.
Are going on with me. Like, I'm so overwhelmed and overstimulated, and I can't stop crying. I cried in the porta potty, and then I cried again at the campgrounds, and now I'm crying again. Like I got kids at home to feed.
It's gotta be the heat. I don't know a lot of influencers at all. I just don't. It's something I used to keep up with when I was younger, but now as I've gotten older, I just don't really keep up with it a whole lot. But Alex Earl, I don't know what, you know, was she popular for dancing? I'm not sure, but sure, this outfit looks good on her. Okay, I saw some outfits and I was like, eh. But this outfit was pretty cute. I like that. She slayed. I'm not gonna lie, she looks pretty good there. I think that's all I have to say, you guys. If you could go to Coachella, would you? Is what I want to know. Because, and if you've been to Coachella, how was your experience? Personally, I've done some pretty crazy stuff. I mean, I have literally like sat outside on the street of a building at like 3 a.m. for merchandise, okay? Who is she? So unfortunately, I am a little bit insane. So, you know, you got to take that into account. But would you guys do this? Would you do it if it was cheaper? I think I would do it if it was a little cheaper, okay? I think I would do it, especially for this year's lineup. I really liked it. I think I would have had an amazing time. But yeah, for now, I will just be watching in my bedroom on a live stream of Coachella. We'll see what weekend 2 brings, but I definitely wanted to do this video for weekend 1 because it's usually the craziest. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.